Welcome back to another video. Y'all know I have been fighting. If y'all have watched any of my last 2 or 3 videos, I have been fighting with some audio issues. I have spent about an hour and a half trying to redo all of my audio settings. The NVIDIA 4070 Ti GPU I have in this computer, I didn't realize had its own download for some additional audio stuff. I've sat here and downloaded all that, and I've been fine-tuning stuff. I think it sounds a lot better, especially if you heard my last 2 or 3 videos. The video I'm doing right now, I had completed yesterday, and I deleted the whole thing because I was not putting it out. That's how bad the audio was yesterday. I thought I had it fixed. Mondays was horrible, probably the worst audio video I've did in a long time. I don't know how all these settings reset. So my next thing I'm trying to figure out is what the hell is going on with my camera, because as you can see behind me, the green screen thing's getting even worse. I turn into the Hulk every now and then. I know I'm grumpy, but I didn't think I was that bad. But every now and then, it looks like my face is green or black and white or something. So one struggle at a time. But hopefully I think this audio thing is fixed, and some test videos I did just now seem to be a lot better. So let's go ahead and get started with this how to video. All right, so for anybody who's been following me over the last year, y'all know that I have been pushing La Potatoes as a reasonable backup, if you would say, or alternative to Pi 4s. When I started with this previous project that we don't talk about anymore, you could not get Pi 4s anywhere. If you could, they were well over $100. So Fluffy, if y'all seen my AMAs with Fluffy, was very big into the La Potatoes, started several of us on these La Potatoes, and I haven't really looked back. Anytime currently that I can't, when I don't have a previous helium device to put on WINGBITS / bitharvest, because I've told y'all, any new WINGBITS stations that I'm putting out there is going to have bitharvest on it. It just doesn't make sense not to. But we'll save all that for now. So I pushed a lot of La Potatoes on people over the last, say, 12, maybe 10 months now. So I know there were several people out there, because they've contacted me wanting bitharvest on a La Potato. The OS is a little bit different. It loads a little bit different behind the scenes stuff that I'm not really familiar with. I can say that. So guys with bitharvest have been hacking at it, trying to get it to work. A couple of bugs here and there. I have had a version of it for a little while now, working out some bugs with them, telling them, what's going on, what I'm finding, and they've been going back and hacking it out. So I have a version now that is very close to the, the alpha version, the gold version, whatever version you want to put, the full version that's going to go out there. And so far it's been good. So I'm going to show you how I loaded it, because there are some little bit different steps to this compared to the other just plug and play OS that you would normally download from bitharvest. So let's get to it. So like I was saying, I've posted a little bit about this La Potato on, I think it was maybe my video Monday, and I had some people chime back that, Pi 4s are coming down. Why would I buy this for $35 and Pi 4s are $45? If you can buy a Pi 4 for $45, I don't blame you. The Pi 4 does have a little more horsepower to it, from what I'm being told, compared to the La Potato. I'm gonna tell you, I've run on the La Potato. Y'all saw how many I purchased before. I got 9 of them purchased in the past. And one is the one I actually sent over to the bitharvest guys directly, just so they can play with it and get this thing working. But it's $35 plus, if you need a 2.5 amp plug, plus I do put the case on it, because it has a little filter, these little cute heat sinks and stuff like that. So together you're spending about $54 on these. I will have a link to this in my description. All full disclaimer, because some people get a little so bent hurt over that. Yes, if you purchase my link, it does help you find it easier, and I make 73 cents or something when you purchase it, if that. But some people get bent hurt, you know, bent out of shape if I'm not disclosing, even though in my description it says that I get, you know, God forbid y'all help the channel out, since I'm not doing overtime at work and I'm helping y'all out. People get bent out of shape for stupid stuff. So anyway, so Pi 4s, I'm still seeing these Pi 4s for $60, $89. This is the 8 gigabyte version. You know, there's a 2 gigabyte version, even that's $52. But again, we started on the La Potatoes because you couldn't get these anywhere. These are going to come down in price because the Pi 5s are out now, which I'm hearing some great things about Pi 5s. People are running NAS servers off of them with multiple M2 drives and all kinds of stuff. They're doing some crazy, wicked stuff with these Pi 5s. So these Pi 4s are going to be coming down in price. So yes, Pi 4s will probably be, if you get one at around the same price, you know, you might be able to get one, you know, at a decent price. There's nothing to you. Again, this video is for the people who already have these, who have been wanting to get into BitHarvest. So we're going to discuss that. With BitHarvest, you go into the website. It's bitharvest.studio, not bitharveststudio something. It's bitharvest.studio. You know, you can surf around the website if you're not 100% familiar with them, with everything they're doing and all that. But you're going to come up here to Luna, and you're going to click on, you know, if you want to click on the price schedule. I've hashed all that stuff out before. You know, for $19.99, a one-time cost, you're getting these programs. They're adding programs all the time. I know they're working behind the scenes right now with 1 or 2 different ones right now to keep adding. If you do the additional $15.99 for annual price, so it's $15.99 each year, you get these added projects along with Dogtail remote support. That's their version of like Tailscale, so that they can remote in if you have issues. I know some people are bent. Again, you know, they're all hurt over this. You can turn this off if you want so that they can't remote into it. Me, I have remote setups. Sometimes I can't get to them. They go into these devices with WINGBITS. Some people just make deals out of nothing, but I'm not going down that route today. So right now, you know, as we speak today, you have to buy, because it's just the way the store set up is, you have to buy the $36. It's, you know, $20 plus $15.99 if my failed college math fails me again. But you can put in for a rebate of this. The last special, I don't know if it's still going on or not, but the last special was you pay $36. You can get a refund of this $15.99 back in bitharvest studio token, which can be swapped on a Phantom wallet or anything like any kind of Solana wallet for whatever back you want. And then you still get 3 months free of all this. If you're going to run all this and you want the thing, what's $16 a year? But anyway, that's what is currently being offered. You're going to come up here. You're going to go to Luna Unity. Luna Unity, you're going to scroll down. As long as you're ready to download your firmware, you're going to click on this. This is going to tell you your hardware compatibility list. You're still having problems with this G280 Bobcat. I'm not going to get involved in Bobcats right now. We're talking about the La Potato. You know, I'm trying to do this video to help you out. I believe the La Potato is going to be involved in some of this. So just check it. See if it's going to be in this list, or there might be a new, you know, option right here for La Potato, because again, it is a little bit different than the Pi 4. So just check that first. But you know, if it's this version, you're going to click on it, and when you click on it, you're going to start downloading it. On some Chrome devices, you have to override it because it's not a secure download or something like that. On if you still have the old Internet Explorer, Edge, or Firefox, it downloads with no issue. So that's, you know, however way you want to download it. Once you download it, you can do the same thing we normally do with all these same programs. All right, listen. When you open up Balena Etcher, You're going to right click on Belina Etcher. Please make sure you open this as admin. You're going to choose the option open as admin. I find that this runs and writes a lot better, a lot less errors for some reason with these new window security things that they come up with every now and then. Open up as Belina Etcher. When you open up as Belina Etcher, you're going to press flash from file. When you press flash from file, it's not showing you my screen, of course, because it doesn't want to cooperate, but you should have in your download section bhst Unity Alpha La Potato. And then the GA release date, 2024-5 is what the one I'm on for May. And then you're going to press open. And there it is. It's going to show up. When you hit select target, that's going to show up your, now see it shows up now, but I usually use 64 gigabyte cards, but for this one, I'm just using the first one I could grab, which was a 32 gigabyte card. So here you go. I'm hitting select and I'm hitting flash. I'm going to start to watch the baseball game, play a Call of Duty game or whatever like that. This has to decompress. Then it's going to write, and then it's going to validate and check it. Once we're done with that, we'll go on to the next step. So next, that's done. It's validated. It says 100% complete. No problems, no errors, nothing popped up. So if you plan on running WINGBITS, I suggest everybody to put the SDR for the WINGBITS in now. Plug it in now. We're not going to set that up quite yet, but just put it in now because when you forget, it causes issues. So this part is very different. So please pay attention to this. Have the La Potato unplugged. So here's my La Potato. It is unplugged. It has, if this green screen wants to agree with me, here is my SDR, and I always put USB extensions kind of as a strain relief because I have broken these SDRs before. So it's unplugged, no power. You're going to put your SDR card in here. You want the label facing out and the metal parts facing towards the La Potato, and you're going to slip it in there. Now, again, I have a case on mine, so it's going to look different than what most people's La Potato. Also, these have a spring, so if it's sticking out, it's not right. You know, you have to push it in and make sure it stays in. You shouldn't be able to pull it out. All right. Now, listen, pay attention. You got to watch the little lights that are inside of it. Where the little lights are next to the SDR card. You're going to see them come up. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to tell you what it looks like. So you're going to see red, green, and blue light up. The blue, I think, is blinking. Watch that for about 30 seconds to a minute. At some point, this device is going to reboot on its own. All right. So when it does that, one of the lights, I want to say it might be the green one and the blue one, those will go off for 2-3 seconds. Another thing is make sure you have Ethernet plugged in so it can get networking when you're doing all this. Once it reboots and comes back up, go take another break, go use the bathroom, grab yourself a beer or water, Diet Coke, something, and give it 5 to, a little bit longer if you want, 6-7 minutes. And when it does that, you're going to pull it out, the power out, plug the power back in, let it reboot. Give it a little bit. After about a minute, you then go on to your network, however way you normally would do that. I use Look at LAN as a program. Some people don't like it. They got other programs. You can go into your router if you have access to it, and you should see a program with Luna on it as the host address. All right, so I did a Look at LAN on my WINGBITS network. Before I did this, La Potato, and now I'm doing another scan. Now that the La Potato is plugged in, so it should pop up, if everything goes right, it should pop up what the new address is. So let's see if we get lucky this time. And here it is. So it shows up as a host name of Luna with a partial of my MAC address. When I click on it, it tells me that this is the IP. All right, so make sure you put HTTPS :// in front of that IP. You should get here. It tells me it's at least online. When I go here, now I'm at my pin. Default pin on these is 1, 2, 3, 4. My fat fingers typed a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm at my agreement. Got my device ID in the front, so I'm agreeing and I'm onboarding. I am putting in my time zone. I'm in the US. We're on 9:15. This is going to be a La Potato AML S905X-CC. And now we move my fat head out the way, because I've learned this in other videos. Y'all can't see it if I don't move myself out the way. When I hit onboard, okay, hit onboard on the screen. So now I'm onboarding. Don't navigate until this process is complete. And it went down all these steps. Now I go to my Unity licensing. Tells me I'm on license. So now I have to go and retrieve my license seat. So I always use bhst. I have some in my wallet from giving out airdrops and stuff like that. And so basically I'm going to base, premium, whatever. And I am going to select my token I want to use, which is bhst. And it tells me exactly how many bhst I have to send. I have to put this device ID, which again is up here. When you click on it one time, it automatically copies it. So when you come down here, you should be able to paste it. There it is. You can also choose if you want to send Solana. Some of y'all were listening to me and bought Solana at $8 and $10. Y'all got money to play with. So then you can do that, and you can send Solana. You can send USDC. You can send IoT. And then you hit pay now. When you hit pay now, it's going to, this is actually my Solana wallet. So it's going to tell you what wallet is connected. And I hit pay now and I purchase it. All right. So once we're on our screen, and this is our home screen on overview, we're going to go to configure, and then you're going to start picking whatever apps you want. The La Potato does not have helium, doesn't have a helium hat. So you can't do that. But any of these other ones, you should be able to do, as long as they don't need a 915 or whatever, lower WAN, whatever you want to call it. So you can run CureCoin, Honey Game, Pawns, Grass App, Earn App. I'm assuming you can do Mysterium. I'm not that familiar with it. Pi-Fi, and definitely WINGBITS. Definitely can do WINGBITS. So you can put your device ID in, copy it from the website, and hit deploy. Just to kind of speed things along, I'm going into one of my, for those who are not familiar with WINGBITS and stuff, I'm using one of my other, just for full transparency, I'm using one of my other devices right now just to show y'all. But you know, once you got WINGBITS loaded, you can come into this manage screen. This is after you do configure. You go into manage, and then it'll pull up whatever apps you're running. Again, you go to WINGBITS. I can go to my TAR 1090 screen, and directly it's pulling my TAR 1090. And you can see how I'm doing. Looks like we might have some new ranges. Oh, I know we want to start that video. That starts controversy. But I measured this the other day in the video. This is almost 500 miles, 450, 500 miles right here. So more of them popping up. But anyway, so that's basically what that goes into. You know, if you want to run Grass or CureCoin or any of these like that, you click on it. You can see what your dash pull is with WINGBITS. You can go off, you change your configuration if you want to change your gain or anything like that. You have that, here. that's about it. So love potatoes are working. Y'all have any questions about it? Y'all know how to find me. I got my emails below. Y'all do me proud because I've been begging and begging for a love potato firmware. I don't want to be the only one using it. But like I said, I know I have had several y'all reach out to me about the love potato, getting it to work with BitHarvest. So now, you know, when you're taking that love potato, I thought I had one right here. But, you know, but even like the helium devices, when it comes out of it. And I know I preach, I'm sounding like a broken record. I apologize, but there are some people who are stumbling in here new with BitHarvest and stuff. But when you can take a helium device, because I probably shouldn't say that, you know, I don't want nobody getting upset as if SenseCaps got involved in this. You take this SenseCap, was only running helium. And the only thing, this great power that's in here, Power 4, it's capable of many, many, many other things. And, you know, you can take that and you can take your SDR and plug it in here now. And now you're running WINGBITS. Then you put BitHarvest on it, and now you're running, I think last I counted, they're up to 11 projects right now. So you took this one device that was making you some IoT, making 37 cents a day. Now with this, you're running 11 projects plus more coming for $30 the first year. I think it was $35 the first year. Hey, look, I'm not here to twist your arm. None of this is financial advice. Just like when I was telling everybody to buy Solana at 8 to 10, hey, y'all have to excuse my broken record. It's my claim to fame. I got to take whatever I can get. But, you know, can't be financial advice. Y'all know that. But again, they're doing some different things with the helium compression in it or something like that, opening it up a little bit, completely legal, completely okay with helium. You know, you're getting a couple more witnesses here and there. But when you're making 37 cents a day, what's 38? Hey, I appreciate BitHarvest's effort, but let's be honest. Helium IoT is broken as far as the mining side goes. But this is not what this video is about. This video is about the fact that now, depending on what projects you're in, you can now run 10 or 11 projects with that one device plus whatever's coming. So hopefully y'all got something out this. I know it's kind of quick, but it's not really that hard. You know, you're downloading that firmware off their website. You're using Balena Etcher as an admin, loading it on there, waiting until it says it was 100% complete and successful. You're loading it in that little potato, giving it about a minute. You should see the lights go off, then the lights come back on. I gave it a couple more seconds past that. I power cycled it. Once I power cycled it, I left it alone for 5 to 10 minutes, let it do its thing. And power cycled it again, and I was done. Waited about a minute or two and got into it. So, and it works. So now I got a bunch of love potatoes, and I got to start converting some more Solana and some more IoT. I've been converting some more IoT because y'all know I got several 100,000, and I just convert that straight to bhst using Phantom with the Jupiter extension. Jupiter makes it awesome. You know, very easy and successful, you know, despite what everybody wants to cry about Solana. So we're done. I ain't going to rain on this video. I got another video I need to make also because I'm behind on videos. But y'all have a good one. If y'all need anything about this, contact me. Make sure you get in this Discord. I tell everybody that in every video. Get in the Discord so that you can see what announcements are coming, what new projects are coming. Follow them on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Please make sure you like this video just to tell me that y'all still like my how-to videos. That's what I cut my teeth on. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, and all that stuff like that, like every video tells you. I really appreciate you. I'm gone, and I'll be back with another video at some other point.